What would possess anyone to want to load up the family wagon and voluntarily leave a perfectly nice air-conditioned house to go camping in a tent in Florida in July? That does not sound relaxing. But in our family, we know you don't achieve glory by taking the easy path. Nothing is as fun or rewarding unless there's a little suffering involved. And there's actually a term for it. It's called type 2 fun. And the Urban Dictionary defines it as an activity that is fun only after you have stopped doing it. And science has proven, by the way, that your memory is enhanced when a little pain or suffering is involved. Only when you test yourself to the very limits do you truly feel alive. This is a story of just a couple type 2 events from our summers of 2019 and 2020. Now, when it comes to the filming game, it's hard to appreciate the absolute joy it brings to your heart when nothing goes to plan, which just happens to be most of the time. This is just one example how often our extreme efforts go unrewarded. The plan for this episode consisted of 2 parts. The first was to fish the surf for pompano and whiting, but high surf, rip currents, and red flag warnings completely nixed that whole idea. Then secondly, we came up with this ridiculous idea that we would bike to and fish the St. Augustine Inlet, a one-way trip of nearly 5 miles, of which 3.5 is beach. An ambitious plan not for the faint of heart. The plan of attack was to throw soft plastics on jig heads for redfish and trout, then weighted jigs for Spanish mackerel, but we would be winging the whole getting there and back thing. It's going to be interesting getting up there, see if we even can, and then coming back in the dark is going to be interesting as well. So we'll see you guys at the jetties. Interesting indeed. And spoiler alert, that is not how things are going to go. The soft sand made for a grueling ride, but luckily Tanner and I managed to only crash a couple of times. But somehow, after grinding it out for over an hour, we reached our destination. All right, I'm gonna
get that guy back.
All right, go get him, cowboy.
A few more. You guys all right with the bugs? I mean, they're bad.
Yeah,
No.
we're getting bit, but
Yeah, go get it, new set off. You go.
thank you.
You.
Well, at least the family is in high spirits. Here's a quick summary of our entire evening.
West America.
Hook
What was
something,
it?
get broke off in the rocks.
The muscle.
Then hook another something, get broke off in the rocks.
God bless.
Come on.
Frustration beginning to set in.
They're just, it's almost impossible to land one. If you're in a boat, you can land them because you can get away from the rocks. I can't get them away from the rocks. This is murder out here with these bugs. Murder.
The no-see-ums, yeah.
It's ridiculous. I don't know what the heck I can't, whatever I'm hooking, I can't stop. I can't even tell what it is.
Finally, I figure out what's most likely been breaking me off over and over. An inlet full of 5-pound bluefish. All this effort for one inedible bluefish.
What is it, honey?
At least now I know what it is.
Oh my gosh, what is it?
They're just really big bluefish.
Is that good?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Man, this inlet is stacked with these things. They're huge bluefish. Look at
Is
that,
that a
Tanner.
keeper?
No, I'll throw them back. I mean, that's a really nice one.
Wow.
Really good blue. But I was hoping it was a Spanish. I'm gonna throw him back.
Okay, be careful.
So obviously, bluefish were not our target fish. And with the last light fading, mosquitoes and no-see-ums at insanity levels, I accept defeat. We begin making our way back to camp, but conditions have changed. A rising tide has caused the water table to come up and soften the sand, which made it almost impossible to ride a bike. so we had no choice. We ended up pushing those bikes through 3.5 miles of sand in the dark. But along the way, we had plenty of encounters with ghost crabs and exhaustion, but we pressed on.
It might even be getting close to midnight. That's how late it is. Brutal. Yeah.
Oh, come on. Oh, no. I'm not doing this. You ever go up that?
Yeah, I'll take your bike up the hill.
No, I can do it.
All right.
It'll get my exercise in.
Just keep pressing, man. What a trooper. Man, he just pushed that bike 3 miles through the sand. That dude's legit. All right, St. George Island 2020. We are about to embark on a 4-mile bike ride to the inlet, the cut, the pass. And so there is no telling what we're about to get into.
I'm nervous.
4 miles,
One way.
one way,
Oh, Myers on the beach?
just to go fish
In the sand.
in the sand.
Hopefully this won't be a repeat of Anastasia
2019.
2019.
Well, at least we can have pizza.
Yeah, we're gonna get pizza today.
Yeah, and then we'll get back and get some pizza tonight and watch a Georgia game. All right, mile 1. Mile 2. Get some. So you used to be able to drive your vehicle through here about a couple years ago, but in the summer of 2019, Hurricane Michael came through here. That's that hurricane that just wrecked Panama City and Tyndall Air Force Base, basically took a direct hit. But Michael was so strong, even 50 miles east of the eye where it landed in Panama City, this island took a lot of damage. And so this used to be a road all the way back to the inlet. And now it's just, there's so many places where the water was coming out of the Gulf and rushing through the dunes and going from the Gulf to the bay. He just deposited massive amounts of sand. And so you can only ride your bike so far, then you got to get out and kind of push it through the sand. But it's a beautiful bike ride. But I will be glad when they open it back up to vehicles, which I'm told is the park's working on it. So we'll see. I think if you looked up the definition of type 2 fun in the dictionary, we'd be getting some right now. This is ridiculous. This road is brutal. The mosquitoes are horrendous. We got to push our bike. We got to push our bike more than we can ride. I think T-Rex is about the toughest of all 3 of us. Wow. That's how much sand Hurricane Michael piled up. That used to be the road. Daddy, you gotta keep moving, okay? Baby Red.
Oh, he's cute. That's not bad. At least we know this place is
Pretty little red fish.
baby red.
They're Here, let's see. Tanner, hold this. Let me try to revive him, okay?
Okay, where's that?
Honey, just get him revived.
Here he goes. Well done.
Thank you. Good fish.
Wow, ginormous redfish.
I think it's big red.
Nice. Hey, listen.
Oh, you've got to be kidding me.
You saw him? He might be tricking you.
He's trying to eat it still. He's right here. He's trying to eat it. Another one.
Try to pull it. Oh, it's not. He might come back to it.
I have got to replace these hooks with saltwater hooks. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
Oh my gosh.
How was that even possible?
What happened?
These hooks are just old. They're not. You bent my hook out. That's how he came off. That was terrible. Big jack. The one we just lost was a giant redfish. You know, I get pressure on this thing.
Gosh, is that big?
That's pretty good jack.
Are they good to eat?
No,
Come on! It's on the shelf.
you can smoke them. They're not bad to eat smoked.
But can I do this one?
Oh, you can hear them.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Mommy? Here. It's on the shelf.
So how is it I get the jack in, but the 25, 26 inch redfish pulls the hook out? Ready?
Yeah.
Here he goes.
All right, a little pep talk. All right, we got 4.3 miles of hostile territory.
Thanks.
We got
100 mosquitoes.
punishing mosquitoes,
That's really helpful.
scorching heat. We're low on water, but somehow we're gonna have to just, it's
And
mind
no
over
fish.
matter, okay? It's all in your mind.
No fish in the cooler.
All right, just remember the people on the Bataan Death March had it a little worse than we did, okay?
Yeah.
All right, but this is going to be like a mini death march.
Eek. I love mini.
All right, we're going to suffer and we're going to get punished. There's another casualty of Hurricane Michael. It's a buoy from somewhere. Number 10. Anybody know where that used to be?
No, just gonna stay nice and cool.
Ooh, it's nice.
Right at 9 miles round trip, y'all.
Whew. We know my island.
Cheers.
Cheers.
We did it. We have another one of these in the cooler, right?
No.
We need to put more in. I might need a couple of these.
And after all that Type 2 fun, we felt we earned the right to a little Type 1 fun. So we decided to pay a little visit to our favorite outdoor outfitters and celebrate by making it a new hat day. And then to top it all off, we drowned our sorrows and cooled down with some delicious adult beverages at the local brewery. Heat, humidity, clouds of tormenting mosquitoes, and complete fishing failure. But if life was perfect, there'd be no reason to even get up in the morning. Yeah, we suffered so much that we can't wait to do it all over again.